introduce myself first before the start. My name is TJ MANOTOC. I'm with ABS-CBN, the Filipino channel, on behalf of Star Cinema, which is a big part of this movie. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you so much for talking about this movie, sharing this movie with your friends, and we need all the support all over. Without further ado, I want to call him up the guy who we wanted to see tonight. We enjoyed this movie with DINGDONG DANTES.
Thank you, DJ. Hi again.
Have a seat. Alright, I'll just ask a few questions to DINGDONG, and then you guys take it away. This is for you. This is Q&A for those of you who want to come out to the premiere night. Thank you for making time. So, okay. First of all, before I ask you a question, let's start with some good news. I don't know if good is the right word. Probably great news. You want to break the ice, tell them about the news we heard via text message just as the movie started?
Yes, and I'm happy to share this with all of you. Kayo po, isa sa mga unang makakalam. We just got the news that we already reached the 900 million mark. First is history sa pelikula, kaya nagpapasalamat kami. Nakasama kayo sa journey na ito. Officially, because nanood kayo ngayon gabi. Kaya maraming salamat po sa inyo.
Very learning books. Dog, how does it feel? I mean, for all the years you've been doing movies, box office king. Is it sinking in, the records, the accolades of what people saw throughout Film Fest up to now?
Well, sa totoo lang, hindi pa talaga fully nagsisink in. But well, I just want to say that it is really a result of a huge collaborative effort of all the industry players. Gaya nga ng sabi ko kanina, when an industry comes together, there's gonna be really multiple possibilities. And kung hindi dahil sa magagandang pelikula, 10 pelikula, kung hindi dahil sa matinding support ng ating government through the MMDA, kakaiba po talaga, ramdam na ramdam namin yung support. Especially nung nag-launch kami, nung nag-open hanggang sa parada. Hanggang sa pagkatapos ng film festival, sabi nila, gusto natin yung pelikulang Pilipino. We wanted to go just beyond the MMFF. That's why we're bringing the films here to Hollywood. Dahil gusto talaga natin mas marami makapanood. And I think it's really because of all these efforts. Plus, of course, the overwhelming support of our moviegoers. Na alam kong na-miss nila yung ganitong klaseng panonood ng pelikula sa sinihan. Kaya siguro nagkaroon din ng interest to watch inside the cinema.
There was revenge travel after the pandemic. Ito naman revenge movie going. But not to discount the fact that it's an incredible movie. And the movies, all the movies are great.
All beautiful.
Exactly, that's why. So it takes us back though to that journey. When this was brought to your attention, there's a potential project to collaborate with all of these, players, with Star Cinema and all that. And we goes well to the screenplay. Talk about what you can share in terms of how excited you guys were to take on this challenge.
Yeah, so nangyari ito around June 2019, if I'm not mistaken, bago ko mag-pandemic. So nag-aaral kami ni Maria ng isang pelikula para sa amin dalawa. So we had several options during that day. Then ito dumating si Enrico Santos. Enrico Santos, yung mano na lang, yung creator mo ng pelikula nito. Then he presented the story. So doon pa lang, nagkikwento na, nagsisipaan ko sila ng mesa, parang, okay po. So pagkatapos sabi namin, wow, kakaiba. Yan yung kinikwento ko kanina, DJ, before presenting the film, sabi ko, iba yung impact ng pelikula, nung kinikwento pa lang. Lalo na nung nabasa namin yung script. Sabi ko in a way, life-changing siya for me. Kasi I'm sure bibit-bitin ko yung values ng pelikulang ito habang buhay. Hanggang sa susunod na habang buhay. And so, naramdaman namin na ito yung gusto namin gawin. And hindi lang kasi siya para gumawa ng pelikula. Dahil mayroon din sinasabi yung pelikula. Lahat naman ng pelikula ko hindi sinasabi. Iba't iba rin ang aking interpretasyon dito. Pero dahil very personal sa amin ito, at alam namin maraming nagsishare ng kwento dito. Lahat tayo ay siguro at one point naging John, naging Mary, or naging Austin. And syempre, gusto natin may pakita na ganyan mga ganito klase pakiramdam na kahit paano sana ay ma-inspire, especially sa mga.
As a fan, when I watch this over the weekend. I had to watch it ahead of the screening, so I had a special file. But anyway, I was so moved by the song. You all noticed that the song was running for 30 minutes? Pretty much.
So our
That magical song. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, that's Ben and Ben. Look them up. Incredible band. You were talking about the screenplay was discussed, the script. Imagine the magic that all that tied together. Give us a bit of a story of how that song was chosen and what did it say?
Okay, so sabihin ko muna paano namin sinunod yung pelikula. So, sinunod namin siya talaga according to how you watched it. Medyo sequential talaga siya. So parang it was as if we really lived the story of
That's
John
always
there.
that way, right?
Minsan kasi, susunod mo na yung ending, di ba, may mga bubulod mo depending on location. Pero ito talaga, it was the director's call to really take us into that journey of going through that story of John and Mary. So, di ko na sabihin kung anong parte ng pelikula, basta a significant actor, a significant portion of the film. Siyempre, nag-iisip kami ng theme song sa bagay. Maraming mga naging options. Hanggang sa meron silang sinubukang isang scene that they were choosing. Kung ano mga bagay na hindi ko na nakanta, siguro there were like 10 options to choose from. Hanggang sa dumating sa Ben and Ben. Tapos, sumakto siya. Sumakto sa feeling, tsaka sa rhythm. So parang gano'n din siguro may moment na nag-inspire din sila. Nag-isip din sila sa mesa na, eto yun. So immediately got in touch with Ben and Ben. And sobrang masaya kami na tinignan nila kasi syempre, in a way, napakailan nila yung kanilang nagsasabi. Nakakita nila ito. Ang maganda dito, bago yung palabas, sabi ko kay Miguel, si Miguel isa sa Benjamin Twins. Sabi ko, Miguel, sana kayo ako muna makapanood nito. Kasi kanta nila ito eh. Gusto namin may pakita sa inyo kung paano nagamit yung napakagandang kanta ninyo. Because, we were all advocating for the revival of Philippine cinema kasi ang ganda na ng OPM, yung theater, yung stage plays are back already. So, siguro with this combination, makatulong mo naman kami dahil sa napakagandang talaga. And right after that, I received the call and sabi nila na, when we were creating the song, that was practically what we had in mind. So talagang nagulat sila na naging galing interpretation. Hindi kami nag-uusap na. Kasi tulog siya nangyari noong moment na yan. So I think, I found that magical in terms of, hindi naman sa coincidence. Pero kung talaga kung bakit sila bigay ni Lods.
I was about to say, you did that wrong.
That's why bigay ni Lods.
Thank you. Right, your turn, folks. Just raise your hand. I'll call you out, and you can just shout out your question. If you have any questions for long here, don't be shy. Yes, sir.
That was a beautiful performance. What was the hardest part of connecting to your character in the beginning, and then what's the gold that you got at the end? The magic that came through in that character. What did you connect most with at the end?
Okay, I'll talk about the hardest part. The hardest part was the kissing scene with my wife. No, seriously, it was quite weird to perform in front of a camera and all these things. So, but that's on the technical side. Pero yung hardest part talaga for me as a performer was really get into the shoes of John. Kasi syempre, hindi pa i-reverend, tapos kailangan talaga maramdaman ko na wala talaga, lahat tayo ay nagkakasala, we're all sinners. So, kinailangan pupuntahan yung edge ng cliff na yun. In fact, there was this one scene which I can share. So, that was a scene where I was talking to Lods and asking for an extension. So, it was shot probably on the second to the last day. So, for some reason, I didn't have the script with me. Sabi ko, parang I was expecting for it to be a light day. Tapos na yung mga heavy scenes. Okay na ako, best na ako. So, buto na lang ako dito, ganun. And then surprise, the director said, okay, here's the scene. Ang ganyan pa pala? Shoot. So, paano ko gagawin? I didn't know how to interpret it because I thought all the scenes were already taken. not that it was a new scene. Just for some reason, it slipped my mind. So I did one take, and then I just did it. But then the director said, no, you're not supposed to do it that way. And then she explained why. And then sabi ko, ganun pala yun. Ganun pala yung meaning. Kung ganun pala dapat yung outcome. And I saw myself like John. I thought I was John for a moment because I was negotiating not for the scene anymore. Pero ang totoong talaga naman doon ay takot ako. Kasi, it's a scene about you negotiating for your life. And there's a chance for you to really reflect on your personal life, your real life. Imagine the dialogue is, I want to spend more time with my child. I want to spend more time with my wife. So parang medyo totoo to. Diba? So that was very, very difficult.
Sorry, what a moment.